That big piece that I put on top just now, that's a punk wood. Looks like we got our fire back. I can see inside that I have a pretty good core going on in there, so it's all about building that coal base back up and getting this fire going again. I'm just glad that I didn't have to use any more matches this morning. I kind of thought that I might have had to. We're getting close. It's time to get back to water purification. Let's get our tripod and lay it over the fire again. We can let that work. I'm really thirsty this morning, so before I go fill this up, I'm going to drink this bottle of water. This is some water that I purified right before bed. Gotta stay hydrated. That's the number one thing out here. Fire's doing well. Don't worry about the flavor of the water too much. As long as you know it's purified, it'll keep you alive. I think the water that I'm planning on producing today is going to be better water than what we had yesterday because of the water filter we made yesterday evening. I don't know, this bottle's like 12 ounces or something. Now I'm hydrated for now. My plan now is to head on over to the water place. I'm looking over there and I'm noticing something kind of weird. You see what I see, folks? What? Looks like my tripod gods showed up in the middle of the night, man. Check that out. How could that be? Just kidding, folks. I got bored last night and I came and made a tripod. I'm going to take a small cut in the side of the bottle, put a little loop through it, and just hang it. Let's see if this toggle will feed through here. I think that'll work, actually. So we could fill this thing up periodically, you know, and go do whatever we got to do, and come back and we'll have a bottle of filtered water. As long as this bottle, this filter doesn't get to swinging too crazy, it'll sit there and drip right into our bottle. I think that's going to work really well. Just in this short amount of time, look, we've already established a few ounces of water. If you look at the color of the water that's been filtered versus the color of the source water, you can see it's taken some of the stuff out, definitely. All we got to do is just keep her full. I'm not going to drink this water. I'm going to purify this water and then I'll drink it. I'll filter it again after I boil it. I'll filter it a second time through my t-shirt. You know, there might be soot or something that gets in it. So I'm going to let that work a little bit and I'll just come back and pour a little more until I have that bottle full. But I'm not going to sit here and bore you guys with it. That's what I'm putting through it. And that's what I'm getting out of it. Quite a bit of difference, ain't it, folks? It's slow, but it's worth it. So right now, I'm doing a little bit of water filtering, and I'm also checking my other camera, looking at some of the footage that I got to see what it looks like. It only shows 3 video files. Apparently I didn't have it ready on the last thing that I filmed. See all the floaties in there? Well, folks, what I've done is I had a couple different bottles. I had 2 clear bottles and a green bottle. So I figured, I got a dog drinking behind me. I figured what I would do was I would use my clear colored bottles to represent filtered water, and I'll use this dirty green bottle to be the one that gets out, because it's a flat type bottle and I can get it a lot lower to collect water. But more of the point that I'm trying to make is that to not get confused what bottles what and stuff like that, I'm just choosing to use these clear bottles as my, this has already been filtered water. This is my dirty bottle, my collection bottle. And then back at camp I have my brown bottle. That is drinking water, ready to go. It's already been boiled. So I thought I would throw that at you as an idea, just something I thought of here. Nothing too crazy. you know, by having this water filter on a tripod, it sure makes it nice because I don't have to sit here and hold it the whole time. It makes it really nice. I can just sit here and enjoy the day. This thing's working and I'm not exerting any calories. I'm just sitting here filtering water naturally. It's pretty cool. This filter works great, you know, it's just a good thing. I'm glad that I found the resources that I did. So, you know, like I say often, one man's trash is another's treasure. It really is, especially when you're out like this trying to mimic a survival situation. I've been sitting here filtering some water, which brought up a good thought. You know, I'm thinking about all these pathogens and all these floaties and things that get stuck in this filter. And the good thought that I had was something, I don't know why I didn't mention it earlier, but when this water filter gets full, or if it gets slow, you know, the flow rate gets real slow because it gets real gummed up, it's simple to just pour all that stuff out and pack it brand new with new stuff